Opioids are drugs derived from the opium poppy or created with chemistry to mimic opium's effects. One example is morphine, used to treat severe pain after extensive surgery. Heroin is an illicit or illegal drug. People often use heroin when their prescriber removes or curtails their ability to get additional medically prescribed opioids, but they need opioids to prevent withdrawal. Heroin is often easier and cheaper to use than prescription drugs purchased illicitly. Your body has receptors, shown here on a nerve outlined in pink, for opioids that are released naturally, such as when you have runner's high or you kiss on a first date. The receptors bind to opioids and activate the pathway. Opioids affect pathways involving pain, breathing, mood, digestion, and even itchiness. Opioids, whether made by the body or taken by a person, have a variety of effects: pain reduction, slowing or stopping breathing, sleepiness, feeling high, that is happy and relaxed, vomiting and feeling like you're sick to your stomach, lowering testosterone, reducing the speed food travels through the bowel, causing constipation, reducing pain associated with a heart attack, and opioids can cause itchiness. Opioid tolerance occurs when the person using opioids must take a larger dose to achieve the same effect. Whether that desired effect is pain relief, as was the case for our patient at the beginning of the video, or if the opioid user wants to repeat the euphoric high opioids provide to improve their mood. Tolerance may occur when the body adjusts the number of opioid receptors on nerves in the various nerve pathways in the body, such as pain or pleasure pathways, to counteract the effect of repeated exposure to opioids. The result is, it takes more opioids to cause the same effect. Unfortunately, this doesn't happen at the same rate for all opioid pathways, such as the pain pathway, as it does in the respiratory pathway. Increasing the opioid dosage may reduce pain, but breathing may also stop. An overdose occurs when breathing is too slow to sustain life or breathing stops altogether. So here are a few more terms to increase our understanding. Opioid dependence. When someone who has become dependent on opioids hasn't taken the next dose the body expects and then feels cravings, which can cause opioid withdrawal. People who use opioids describe withdrawal as being 10 times worse than the worst case of flu. People in withdrawal may experience sweatiness, tremors, the jitters, nausea, vomiting, itchiness, diarrhea, tearing, and an intense craving to use opioids. Opioid use disorder is used to describe someone who is unable to reduce or stop their opioid use, even though their use interferes with their obligations at work, school, or at home, with resulting social problems. Withdrawal frequently occurs when someone has developed opioid tolerance and opioid dependence.